Well, hello there, YouTube. This is kind of, I'd say a remake, or you could call it a redo of my last video. It was pretty much my quitting video. Um, I guess I see that was kind of a douchebaggy move I made there. I guess I offended a lot of you people, and I just stated everything wrong I saw with this game. Well, reason I really quit was because I am a hardcore gamer. There are two kinds of gamers in this world. There are casual gamers. They play whatever they want. They usually play easy games, or if they play something more complicated like World of Warcraft. By the way, I started playing that instead of AQ. Well, they will just do whatever, say whatever, play however they want. I'm not saying games like WoW would have to do specifically this. You can pretty much do anything you want. But there are things you really do not want to do. So if you would tell a casual gamer not to do this, or you shouldn't wear that, or you don't need this, their excuse every time would be, "Hey, it's just a game, guy. Okay? Don't don't freak out about it. It's just a game. I have a life. I have so many girlfriends. I'm so pro and everything. It's just this game. I don't care." It's annoying, okay? Hardcore gamers really, they take gaming more seriously. They put more time into it. They actually think about what they're doing. They actually know what to do, and you could call them pros if they actually are. Now, I would just like to say a few things about AQ World. The lag. Now, it took me 11 relogs, man! I had to relog 11 times before my character actually loaded. And even then, I had to wait another 3 minutes. I just decided to go get some food. Well, I had to wait another 3 minutes for him to actually load. And I was on low quality at the time, by the way. I'm not sure. I'm on high quality right now. I'm using hypercam, so the quality might suck in the video. Anyways, even when I did load, everyone else was just a little flame, or their character was half loaded, so they were just a head and arm, maybe a weapon. I am tired of the bugs too. I mean, sometimes I would spawn, like many times I've spawned unarmed. That is common. Sometimes I've even spawned with items I've never obtained or even used or thought about getting. I mean, once I spawned with Nolgath armor, I'm like, what the fuck? Has someone been on my account? Then I checked my inventory, I'm like, no, it's just another bug. And then once I did spawn with dual betrayal blades, I'm like, what the fuck? I know some of you would be like, well, dude, that is so cool. Well, I am just saying, if there's a bug like that, only you can see it on your screen, no one else would see it, and it only lasts until you log out. There are many overpowered classes, so people think they're so pro for killing things super fast with their overpowered classes, or one-hitting people in PvP. I'm so pro, man! Like to see you beat a pro like me! I understand how some of you might think, what the fuck is this guy talking about? Well, like, I would like to see you say you're pro using a weaker class. Like, not many people. I would say not many people use mage. I never saw so many mages. That is still kind of overpowered. Guardian, defender, I would say. The only class I would approve of would be, let me see, ranger, because it has 4 skills. I do like the idea of mark for death. You stack that up, and then it increases the potential of your next 3 skills. Has hots and dots and a good explosive shot. Critical hit. HOT is heal over time, and dot is damage over time. Just saying if you guys don't know. The farming is ridiculous in this game. For example, the Metonius items. I know you would be like, this guy's retarded. It's Nolgath, duh. It was Motonius. That was the original name for all this crap. Well, apparently he evolved, and I really don't know why they did that and named him Nolgath. Cause honestly, this sounds pretty stupid, but I thought everything seemed more pro, and Motonius himself seemed more pro when he wasn't such a giant monster and all this crap. Well, anyways, you pretty much just sit there at Mana Golem and just keep doing the same quests over and over and over until you get the items and everything. I know some of you might be like, well, I get the items the other ways, like in boxes or in Motonia's secret. By the way, I'm sorry, what was it? Terrorist. I don't know, something like this that you use to join that's actually Motonia's secret, where you go to find Nolgath. I was just pushing around the buttons, really. Anyways, in Dage, you pretty much just do exercise 1 over and over and over. They did add new quests, though. I thought that was an improvement at first, until I saw you had to obtain this certain item to actually do those quests, and they actually take a while to do. So I think that's just worthless, considering all items are pretty much the same, especially armors. They're just for looks. They do not benefit you. They do not benefit you whatsoever. Most weapons have pretty much the same. Everything has the same DPS, damage per second. It's just the different attack range that the weapons have. I'm surprised Artix Entertainment could actually pull something like that off. Different damage for different weapons. Oh my god. It's a miracle. Well, everything is the same. It just depends on your enhancements. People, again, just slap luck on everything. Maybe a thief, just to say they're more pro, or just to dodge more. And well, it's not that hard, really, to slap on all luck and just push a few buttons. You guys think you're very pro at AQ? I'd like to see you say you're pro once you start playing WoW. I just search up a few PvP videos, I'd say. Some raids, dungeons. For example, search up the Deathwing. That's the Cataclysm guy. Search up Deathwing raid by WoW, like for WoW, and you will see it's much more complicated than freaking this. Just 4 buttons, and everyone actually has a role to play: healer, tank, DPS, and everything. Well, honestly, the game is not as complicated as you think at first. You start off with one skill, and you don't have to know everything about every class, just really that specific class. Again, example for warriors, you would use plate armor, and you would use strength depending on your role. There are parry ratings, dodge ratings, expertise, mastery. You don't have to learn everything about that at first. All that really starts mattering around, I would say, maybe 70, going up to 85, definitely 85, since that's the max level. Well, I am rambling on a bit, so I do encourage you to try WoW. I will leave a description. I'm sorry. I will leave a link in the description, and I will also leave a link to my real life YouTube channel. Excuse me. I do have videos of me playing guitar, and I believe one of me tanking a dungeon on WoW. Excuse me, on WoW, on my warrior. I am a musician. I've been playing guitar for well over 2.5 years now. I'm not a little noob either. I think I'm pretty good for how long I've been playing. Well, again, just leave comments, feedback, anything, I guess. I will eventually, hopefully, get this account deleted, because I just want it gone right now. To prove to you guys, it's not hard to delete something, especially since I've spent over 2 years on this game. I still can't believe I did that. Anyways, goodbye.